Welcome to the RC Community Sticker Project, brought to you by Fast Freddy RC. In today's video, we're doing a shout-out to All RC Fun, Great Guy, Amazing RC Lightwork, Fantastic Custom Builds, and for his daughter Meredith at Meredith Strong. Meredith, you are an amazing little girl, and you truly are strong. Wishing you all the very best in your recovery. So for step 3, attaching the differential gears. Well, essentially the two gears that we just built are going to go onto either end of the chassis, and we first have to put in the bearing. And I've obviously replaced the plastic bearing with ball bearings, so we're going to put those in. But you'll also notice here it says cut off carefully. There are two little bits of plastic, and I've already cut the main chassis off of the parts tree, but you can see inside here those two little plastic bits need to be cut off. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to put in those differentials and the ball bearings. So I'll set this up and let's do that. So first off, let's get rid of these plastic bits that they're telling you to remove. Now, what I find is it's really great if you get yourself a pair of side cutters. They do the best job of this type of work. So if we were to, you can see the two bits there, we need to snip those off. So I'm going to put my side cutter basically onto the base, and I'm going to snip them off. Which I almost blinded myself. That thing popped right off. So same again, I'm going to go in there and pop it off. And you can see that there's still some plastic there, so I'm just going to trim this off. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but trim that. So I went off camera a bit to finish it off. I still was using the side cutters, but with the camera in the way, I couldn't even see really what I was doing. So that is now cleaned up and ready to get to the next step. So if you see how this is aligned, we know that this is going to sit like that. And we're going to grab a bearing, and because this is a ball bearing, these ones I am not going to grease up. I'm going to just pop that in place and push. There we go. That is in, and then we're going to grab the other one, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Pop that in, and there we go, and it is down and in. So there is the other one. That one actually isn't going in as well, but oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so the two bearings are in. So now you can see that the differential, well, it's showing that this is not the screwed end going in. We need to turn this around, and it's just going to sit essentially just like that. We're not locking in anything at this point, but what it does have to happen is we need to grease the gear. So before we put this in, we're going to grease it all up. And the thing is, I know that I'm not going to totally overdo it, because I know when we put the other gears in, I'm going to end up greasing up a little bit more of it anyway. So with this one, we're just going to sit it right there. And then this one, we're going to grease up, do the same thing. There we go. And grab our other side, and we're just going to let it sit just like that. So essentially, when you see how that step is going, we're just popping those in, and that's what we've done. So step 3 is now complete. So I'll put this aside for a minute, and we can now move on to step 4, which is the idler gears. And you can see right away they're going to be needing 16 of the ball bearings. So because we're going to do this twice, you can see there's 8 there, and there's a whole other 4 of gears, so we got another 8 as well. So step 4 is all working on the idler gears.